Howdy, y'all. Well, it's Friday, and I'm off to work. Something's wrong with this picture, right? Yeah, I know. I don't work on no stinking Fridays. This Friday I do apparently, though. Yeah, something happened with one of the drivers, and Kel needs to go help him, and which means there's nobody to pick butter, and so I gotta come in and rescue him. Which kind of sucks, but thankfully my dad's awesome enough to come all the way, drop everything he's doing, and come all the way out here to watch the kid while I go pick butter. So, a little extra money on the paycheck doesn't suck, and some brownie points with my boss never sucks. So, yeah. I'm gonna go grab something to eat and head on into work and pick some butter. Woo! Yeah. We'll see you later. Well, alright, y'all. I'm heading over to a complete stranger's house with my child. It's not something I really wanted to do, but due to time restraints or constraints, whatever the proper word is for that, I have to bring them. So, if you never hear from me, log into my Facebook Messenger and you'll see who I've been chatting with, and that's who killed us. But he's gonna have his work cut out for him, because I ain't going down without a fight, unless he just shoots me right off the bat. Then I probably can't do much fighting. But in all seriousness, I'm just kidding. Seems like a nice guy, family man, and community orientated. But people thought John Wayne Gacy was a nice guy too. Yeah. But yeah, so hopefully we get Pinkerton up and rocking, or at least get it nailed down that I need to just buy a PDB, aka Power Distribution Board. And yeah, I'll order one of those tonight if that's the case. Yeah, gonna get out there and hopefully this doesn't take too long. Get back, drop the kid off, and pack up my gear and head out to Jesus Jam. Which sucks because Justin texted me he wants to do Foosball Friday too. I would like to do that. It's been a while since I've played some foosball. But priorities. Well, actually, no. That means that I'm putting Jesus Jam before foosball, which I guess I would do that. I'll have that foosball table forever. Well, I don't know what I'm saying. I love foosball. I love it when Justin comes over and plays foosball, but I love playing music too. And if we're ever gonna get any good, I gotta make it to practice. So sometimes sacrificing for the big picture sucks, but 'tis what it is. So yeah, hopefully I'll be checking back in and with a working race quad, and I didn't have to fight for my life or anything. And until then, howdy y'all. Guess who is an insanely happy guy? That's right, it's me. Pinkerton rides again. Woo! Hot damn. At least for now. Clearly I'm not dead. Dude didn't kill me or my son. It was a nice gentleman who in theory fixed my quad. I mean, we'll never know if what he did worked, or if like it was just wet before and it's dried. But I would like to think he fixed it, and I thank him very much. I immediately went to the park after I got back from his house and ripped a pack. And I got no critical battery warnings or anything like that. I just got the typical low battery flashes that I got before. You know, it would flash low battery all the time. Well, not all the time, but randomly since the day I've owned it. And I think that's just because, I don't know, maybe it likes 4 cells better. Or my XT60 connector is just garbage and it needs to be replaced big time, which I'll be ordering tonight. But my video was wonky. I don't know why. It seemed to, when I was holding it and before I flew it, it was cutting in and out and looking shitty. But when I flew, it was fine, and that's all I care about. When I flew, I had no issues with the video. I was getting some jello, though, because I think one of my props might still be a little too bent. And I flew it for the first time without the GoPro on it, and without the 3D printed parts on it, and holy crap! That thing flipped 3 times as fast. I mean, it was just like, poof, and it would flip, and I was like, whoa, holy crap. It was pretty windy, though, so I couldn't really get a good judge on how much polar punch it had. That, and it was so dark that I was really just kind of cruising around to see if I was going to get any battery warnings, and I didn't, and it didn't just up and die on me either, like it did the last 3 times I tried flying it. So, as far as I can tell, she's in working order again, or at least as in working order as she was before this battery shit started. So yeah, I'm happy. We've got something to keep the voices at bay until the torrent comes. Because all I do is drive around now and see things that I want to fucking fly around. Like there's a sweet church on 2867. Heading out to Dude's house that I think would be awesome to power dive and dive bomb on with the torrent. Hell, it's big enough to do with the 5-inch, if that's what that is. I'm not even sure, but yeah. Anywho, I'm pumped, and I don't have any footage from that flight, but it was so dark that it wouldn't see much anyways, and I was having a hard time flying. It was so dark. But I did, and I set her down for a nice landing, even though I could barely see anything. And yeah, I'm happy. And I'm off to Jesus Jam. So, yeah. I'll touch base with you guys later. Sayonara. Cheers, y'all. That is yummy. Well, y'all. Friday's over. I'm super pumped that my race quad is fixed again. Yay. I don't know though. I think I'm just tired. That must be it. I don't know. I was super jacked after my race quad being fixed and finally getting to burn a pack for the first time this week. First time since Sunday. It was glorious. It was the first time I flew it without the GoPro on it. I think I'm repeating myself. Anywho, Friday's over, and I just wanted to close it up. I was all pumped on my way out to Jesus Jam, but I don't know. When I got there, I was just kind of like, nah. And wasn't very productive this evening, which sucks. I don't know. I like playing music, but yeah, I don't know. I just think it was an off night. Usually I have more fun. But yeah. So Jesus Jam wasn't that great. But I don't know, maybe it was subconscious because I got a text from fucking Dave right as I was getting there. And they were having a real jam at his house with no kids and no women. So it would have been a legit hemp jam. And for those of you who don't know, Hemp was the band that we had way back in the day. I don't want to say when we were kids, but in our early 20s. It's called Hemp. It stood for Happy Everyday Mad People. Because A, we liked smoking weed, and B, when we were jamming one day, I think, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure I said something like, after we were done, I was like, God, I'm just so happy being mad, you know, because we jam metal music and shit like that, or what the closest thing we would come to it. And and then I don't know if it was me, but anyways, so then we were happy mad people, because we were happy being mad. And then I'm pretty sure Ryan Dackel was like, well, why don't you throw every day in there so it'd be hemp? And we were all like, oh my God. So yeah, and it was happy everyday mad people, aka hemp. For a long time we would jam a lot, and I don't think we were ever good. If anything came out of it, I got pretty good at drums because I play them a lot. And yeah, it's pretty awesome times, some pretty epic times. And we did record at least one amazing song that I stand by even to this day is still awesome as hell. And the awesome thing about it is that it is one shot off the cup, 100% ad-libbed, or whatever the correct way to say that is. And I've played it for many people, and they're like, there's no way that's one off. And I'm like, okay, let me take that back. It's not technically one off. It's two off. Because we did it once, kind of. And then I was like, hey, that wasn't that bad. Let's, let me quick record this. And then we did it again, and it was even better. And that's it. That's the recording that lives in infamy. And it was recorded recorded with like an old karaoke machine. I mean, it's a horrific recording. It's just a microphone in a cinder block basement recording blaring instruments, but it still sounds pretty good. Mainly because it's just guitar and drums and singing. But yeah, to this day it's awesome. Maybe I believe it's still on my SoundCloud, so maybe I can put a link in the description for the song. It was MBI. It was a song about Milwaukee's best ice, because that's what we drank a lot of it at the time. And the song is called 5.9 because that's the alcohol content. But yeah, it was good times, lots of fun. Yep, Friday's over. Hopefully, according to the forecast, it'll be dry tomorrow morning, so hopefully I get to rip some packs. Then I get to go all the way out to fucking South Milwaukee to show our damn house to somebody. And hopefully not run into our tenants that are dodging us and not paying us our rent. Don't ever be a landlord, people. don't do it. But anywho, hope you had a good Friday, and hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you tomorrow.